Ever wondered how to change spark plugs in your car? It's easier than you might think. Spark plugs, small yet vital components, are the heart of your vehicle's engine. Regular replacement not only ensures optimal fuel efficiency, but also significantly enhances your car's performance. In this video, we'll guide you through the process of changing spark plugs, breaking it down into simple, easy-to-follow steps. So, buckle up and get your hands a little dirty. Get ready to gain some practical knowledge and save on those costly mechanic bills. Before we dive in, gather the necessary tools. First, a spark plug socket, tailored to grip the plug without causing damage. Then, a ratchet and extension bar to reach and twist the plugs. You'll also need a spark plug gap gauge, a handy device to measure the distance between the plug's electrodes. And of course, a new set of spark plugs, the stars of our show. Each tool plays its part in ensuring a successful spark plug replacement. With these tools at hand, you're all set to begin. The first step to changing spark plugs is of course removing the old ones. Now, let's dive into it. To start, you'll need to locate the spark plugs. These are usually found on the engine's cylinder head. They may be hidden under a spark plug wire or coil-on plug assembly. If you're unsure, consult your vehicle's manual. Once located, proceed to remove the spark plug wire. Gently twist the boot. That's the end of the wire, and pull it free. Be careful not to yank the wire itself as it can cause damage. If instead you have a coil-on plug assembly, you'll need to remove the bolt holding it in place first, then pull the assembly clear. Next, take your ratchet and spark plug socket. Carefully place the socket over the spark plug and begin to unscrew it. Remember to maintain a steady hand and avoid applying too much force. You don't want to damage the cylinder head. With the old spark plugs out, you're halfway there. Now, let's move on to the installation of the new spark plugs. First off, it's crucial to ensure the new spark plugs have the correct gap. This is where your spark plug gap gauge comes into play. By inserting the gauge between the electrode and the metal arm, you can measure and adjust the gap accordingly. Remember, the gap needs to be precise for optimal performance. Now it's time to screw in the new spark plug. Take your plug socket and extension, place the spark plug into the socket and start screwing it in by hand. The process should be smooth. If you meet resistance, back off and try again to avoid cross-threading. Next, reattach the spark plug wire. Push down until you feel a click, signifying a secure connection. Repeat this process for each spark plug, ensuring each is snug but not over-tightened. Over-tightening can damage the plug or the cylinder head. And voila! You've successfully changed the spark plugs in your car. Congratulations on changing your car's spark plugs. But before we finish up, let's discuss some safety measures. It's vital to always disconnect the battery before starting the process. This small step can save you from potential electrical shocks, which can be harmful or even fatal. Next, never force a spark plug in. If it's not fitting correctly, forcing it could damage the cylinder head, leading to costly repairs. Always ensure you're using the correct spark plug for your vehicle. And remember, always use the right tools for the job. The correct socket, extension and ratchet will make the process smoother and reduce the risk of damaging your vehicle. Once you've successfully changed your spark plugs, don't forget to dispose of the old ones responsibly. Many recycling centers accept these, so do your part for the environment. Now, you're not only a car owner, but a savvy car owner who knows how to change spark plugs. Be proud of your new skill.